Hey, here's a little tutorial on how you can do this darker fairy look. To start us off, I'm actually going to be mixing two different foundations. They're both from Colourpop. This is the No Filter foundation and this is their tinted moisturizer. I'm putting it on a beauty blender. Just a big little thing of that. And fun fact, I have just little amounts of this that I can't even pump it on. I have to like do this, which I'm sure it's getting bacteria just everywhere. That way this is like, I like the idea of wearing tinted moisturizer, especially because I feel like it makes you look very like soft, but also as you can probably tell, I have skin problems, so I can't just like only wear a tinted moisturizer. I also just put foundation in my hair. I will be naming the brands that I'm using, but you don't need the exact brands. You just need something like it for each product, because that's something that people in my personal life have told me, is that they want to follow makeup tutorials, but they don't have every single brand that the person is using. You don't need every single brand. Next, I'm going in with Tarte Shape Tape. It's actually slightly too dark for me, so I need to get a new concealer. I'm just gonna do right here. I can't believe I used to do like those big triangles under my eyes. Like, nobody needs that much concealer. And then put it on my acne and blemishes, so and just blend that in. Also, I have my window open just because I like the fresh air, so if you hear outside noises, that is why. For my powder, I'm literally just going in with this e.l.f. HD powder. It's translucent powder. I really like it because it is translucent, so it's literally white. So it gives me kind of like a lighter tint, which is good because the concealer was too dark for me, but also my face tans slightly and my body just doesn't at all. So that's good for the winter. For me personally, I mean, if you do not have my skin tone or my skin problems or anything like that, then translucent powder might not work for you. So it's really up to individual. Next, I'm wearing this highlight and contour palette by IB Beauty. This was actually gifted to me by my aunt. Thank you, aunt. And I personally am mixing together contour 1 and contour 2. And I'm just gonna draw a line where my cheekbones naturally lie. And a little bit here. And then I might contour my nose a little bit. I usually don't, but I feel like with this kind of fairycore kind of style, it might actually look kind of nice. But like personally, I don't care about the size or shape of my nose. Like, as in, I already like it, so why would I, you know, kind of try to change it? But today we're gonna play with that a little bit, and I take this brush and I just like blend it. And I actually just blend it like this a bit, which is not a proper technique at all. I find that I really like it. Also, as you can tell, it kind of like highlights my acne a bit. So if that's something that bothers you, you may not want to contour or just not contour very heavily. I don't really care. So I'd rather have contour and like a little bit of highlighted acne than no contour, because like either way I'm gonna have acne. So taking a smaller brush and blending out the nose. See what I mean? Like, this defined nose will look good for like an elf, not elf, like a fairycore type makeup look, but I feel like with everyday, kind of a lot. Next, for blush, I'm going in with this Real Her Be Fearless, Be Limitless blush kit. I'm going in with Unstoppable. And I'm just putting it like right here, here, and here. Putting your blush here will give you more of a softer and like cutesy look, and right here will give you a more harsher and like sexy look. And also I just like how it looks with my natural face shape. For my highlight, I have this Luda Beauty highlight kit palette. I'm going in with, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Santorini. I'm going in with my natural highlight places. And then I'm gonna take this brush, apparently it's a crown brush. I don't know. I'm gonna go in like this. And also a little bit like right here. I have a weird eyebrow shape, especially because I have the ends shaved off. So you might not want to go this way, you might want to go this way, but again, got weird eyebrows. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna do my eyebrows right away. I brush them up. I actually use this random eyeshadow palette that I got forever ago. One second, we're so backwards. In the black shade, I don't have an actual like eyebrow product that's not in like a soft orange, because I just assumed that me having black hair was a phase, but I'm pretty sure it's about to be like, I don't know, almost a year. It's only been longer than half a year of me having black hair. So something tells me that I might want to invest in a good black hair or a black eyebrow product. Although I've been thinking of like completely changing my hair, which would get rid of the black. So I don't know if that's a good idea either. I actually was completely focused on talking, so I did more of my like normal everyday eyebrows and not the ones I wanted to, which were up. But it's fine. We're gonna do eyes, but before I get into that, I'm actually gonna put lipstick on, which I always do eyes and lipstick. But this lipstick I need to do 2 coats of, and also I'm gonna put a gloss on top of it, so we're doing it right away. I only have one brand of black liquid lipstick, which you don't have to do black. You can do nude, you can do pink, you can do whatever color you want, honestly. I'm just gonna do black because that's kind of like my style. But I don't support this brand, and I bought a really long time ago before I kind of understood what this brand really stood for. So I'm not gonna be showing you the lipstick. Like, I am gatekeeping, but like with a purpose. Like, I'm not gonna buy this lipstick again, and I don't think you should, just because of the nature of the brand. Debating whether or not I'm gonna go around like that. We'll think about it. See how it's very like gray and kind of like splotchy, except for this area? The first coat's kind of like that. Second coat will be fine though. Don't worry. Now I'm actually gonna go in with this Tarte tape shape. Just gonna kind of blot it on. Again, you do not need the like exact palette that I have. You just need something similar. But I have this Academy of Color eyeshadow palette. And I'm gonna go with the shade Pixie, which is like a dark green with some like glitter in it. I'm gonna go in with a brush that looks like this and apply it all over my lid. It's like even grayer on camera, but as you can see, it's not like super bright and light. It's like a darker, kind of grungier color. I'm gonna blend it kind of up a little bit, mostly like out like this. Then I'm gonna go back in, just because this is not, it also has like gold flecks. I don't know if I told you that, but anyways, go back in. It's not a super pigmented shadow. And now with this second coat, I'm like purposely dragging it out. And then on top of that, I've got this Urban Decay Stoned Vibes. I'm gonna just put my finger right on Jade and kind of go over the lid a bit. I use my finger instead of a brush just because I like how that applies more with this specific palette. But also I kind of want the dark grungier pink pixie shade to go down more. I'm actually gonna take this style of a brush, put right there, and go like this, right on top of the highlight that we did earlier. To make this a more natural look, you could have gone in the crease with like a warm light brown and then did all that fancy stuff, but personally, I'm not really going for like a cute natural look. I'm going for that grungier fairy look. Next, I'm going on this brush, and we're gonna look a little crazy before we look good. I'm just gonna put the black right here and kind of draw a line using the eyeshadow we did earlier as a guide. We're gonna kind of blend it out a bit. And I'm not gonna apply black eyeshadow directly here, but I'm gonna blend it a bit there. Get this kind of grungy, smudged up look. Next, I'm gonna really quick add the second layer. As you can tell, I did decide to go over. It'll look better if you actually line your lips, but I don't want to do that. Next, I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner. I like the marker eyeliners better than pencil or like the other type of liquid eyeliner that are like this. I find that the marker ones are just so much easier to use and to really like control, and I just like the look of them better. So I'm following that kind of line we already made, like that, and then I'm going to go down like that. Then I'm going to make a line around my eyeball, like so, and then I'm going to kind of connect that so it looks more natural. Like so, and then I'm going to kind of make an inner corner piece. I really wish you could see how the glitter is showing in the sunlight. Maybe I can take another video and insert it in of me actually by the sun. Anyways, I'm going to do the same thing over here. Typically, I would advise you to do your eye looks, especially eyeliner, step by step. But for the purpose of showing you, I did not do that. Now that the eyeliner is like on there, I'm going to go back in with the black and just kind of add a bit more, get a bit grungier. Now while I'm waiting for it to dry, you absolutely do not have to do this part. I just really like how this looks. I'm going to add some dots and a little like star symbol, and add 2 dots here. And we'll see how that goes before I add too much. The way I did it was at an angle, so they are not symmetrical. Okay, we're up here now. If anyone has any good tripod recommendations, please let me know, because I'm clearly struggling. Anyways, I'm gonna make these dots a tiny bit bigger. I think I will add just boop. Boop. I probably should add it underneath my pupil, but whatever. I'm using this fat mark eyeliner. I really like it because it, like, for the dots and stuff, it's really good. But obviously for this, because it's like a big tip, it's not as good. So, and I feel like other eyeliners like this one, the tip is too long to do stuff like that. So if anyone has a very specific eyeliner recommendation for that exact problem, please let me know. I'm going to put on some mascara. I just have the Big Lash Reloaded mascara. Who's it by? Revolution. I'm also putting it on my lower lash, which controversial, I know. Next, I'm gonna put falsies on. I bought these during the pandemic, just like off Amazon, randomly, which I don't know if I would recommend supporting Jeff Bezos, but that's where I got them. I also don't know how safe or sanitary these are since they're just randomly off Amazon, but we'll see. Do I want to go with the full lash or the ones I cut in half? I'm thinking drama, and drama is full lash. Putting my lash glue on and waiting till it gets tacky, not sticky. You need to wait, but not completely dry. Alright, and then I personally just stick it on. I need a mirror though. The full lash may have been a tad bit long, but I like how it looks. See, okay, the lashes are technically optional, but like, no, it absolutely is not. Look at this eye compared to this eye. Like, it's an absolute game changer. The way I said that was so nerdy. Honestly, beauty gurus are really just like huge makeup nerds. All of them, so nerdy, but like in the best way possible. Also, in case you're wondering what I'm using, this House of Lashes eyelash glue. It was full transparency, just like the cheapest thing I could find in Target. And it is black because I do not fuck with clear eyelash glue. It looks like you have bodily fluids on your eyelid. And I always wear eyeliner, like, with every single makeup look I do, like, even if I'm just going to work. So it wouldn't really make sense for me to use clear, honestly. And I'm just gonna pop on this one. I'm now going to add this Stay Glossy, just clear gloss by the Rimmel London. Has a little bit purple on it, a little bit black on here. I really picked the most questionable place to film this. But basically that's it. Here is some more B-roll footage. I just realized I didn't do this. Alright, now the look is complete. Alright, now it's time to go to Walmart and get paper towels.